Hi, this is Joseph Tanya from goodmonday.com. As society becomes more affluent, we are seeing the need to deal with emotional issues, which often translate into symptoms like depression. There is an increasing number of employees who are disengaged, even more people who are calling in sick. And a lot of it is not due to physical ailments per se, but due to emotional or the lack of emotional health resulting depression. What actually are some of the root causes for depression? Well, there could be some psychological causes that's involved, but I want to take a look at a very practical root cause that would account for most of the depression that we see in the workplace today. The emotional pain that one feel has to do with two perspectives. One is with regards to things that are unresolved in the past. We look back into the past and we have regrets. Regrets on things not done, things not accomplished, relationships that are not built, and so on. So when we look into the past, there are issues and circumstances that bring about a strong feeling of regret, and this contribute to the emotional pain that we face, leading on to depression. On the other hand, when this person looks into the future, he has a certain longing or desire. He sees there are people with lifestyle that he wishes that he could have. There is a job or career that he would like to have, but he's not having it. Certain relationship goals that he has not achieved, and so on and so forth. And this sense of longing that is not fulfilled also contribute to the pain of depression. So when this person wakes up every day having a focus on the past filled with regret and having another focus on the future filled with unfulfilled longing and doing nothing about it, this translates into a very depressed mode of affairs, because there's nothing you can do about the past and he's not doing much about the future as well. So he is in a state of imbalance. So how do you get out of this state of depression where you are continuously either thinking about the past or thinking about the future? What you need to do then is to have a sense of perspective and put together what is your life purpose. You need to set a very strong purpose statement that addresses the regrets of the past and yet focuses on the longings of the future. By having your personal life purpose statement in place, it gives you a sense of perspective and balance, and this will help to resolve a depressive state of affairs. So here's the formula for depression and what you can do about it. As you can see, if you wake up on a daily basis and you have regret and longing, but you have no purpose in life, you will be very depressed. So in order to achieve a result of peace with yourself, to achieve a state of authentic success, you need to include your personal life purpose, because without purpose, regret and longing brings you nowhere. You become more depressed because you do not have the right perspective to make sense out of the pain that you're currently going through. I mean, we all go through pain in life, but pain without perspective is very depressing. But pain with purpose leads to peace and success. Here's a simple table for you to crystallize your thoughts in terms of coming up with your life purpose statement or your life purpose focus. Well, first of all, list down your regrets. What is it in the past that you regret that you should have done or you didn't do? Some lessons and mistakes that you have made, lessons learned in the past. And after that, write down the longings that you have for the future. This should cover more than just work. You should cover your family, your values in life, your strengths, and what is it you want to achieve in the future, your longings, people that you admire, the lifestyle that you are aiming for. So that is the longing with regards to the future. So where your life purpose statement comes in, first of all, is by focusing on the type of person you want to become. The trouble with us is that we rush too quickly into the doing. You know, we think of life purpose as a series of tasks that needs to be done. Sure, this is required, but before this is done, we must look at being. Remember, we are a human being, not a human doing. We need to decide who we are, what type of person to become before we plunge ourselves into the things that needs to be done. So these are actually matters of character and conviction. What are matters of character? Matters of character is the type of changes you need to make to your personal behavior and habit. Do you need to be a more attentive person at home? Do you need to be a more diligent worker? You know, do you need to be a more creative person? Do you need to exercise more courage? Now, this is the type of character issues that we need to focus on. Conviction, on the other hand, has to do with your belief system, your worldview, your moral standard, your values in life. You have got to write it down. If you do not write it down, you gravitate towards people who are dominant in your life, and you end up living your life according to their expectations. So having your strong set of conviction is important so that you end up living your life and not living your life according to someone else's expectations. Then with this as a background, you can decide on the tasks and the action items that you need to take, both short term and also long term. But it flows from your sense of being. So your sense of regrets and longing in life is indicative of a life purpose that could be missing. So take time to address your life purpose, and you will find that the other areas in your life start to come into focus. And life purpose focus sure beats taking drugs or prescription for depression. So if you are feeling depressed, look beyond your regrets and longing and start to clarify your life purpose statement in terms of the type of person you want to be and the task to pursue. Think about it. This is Joseph Tan here from goodmonday.com. Thanks for watching.